The purpose of this video is to explain and describe the exploration of America. The video is produced and edited by Donovan and Laura. In this video, we will provide a brief overview of the journey of 3 European explorers: Christopher Columbus, Ponce de Leon, and Francisco Vázquez de Coronado. All 3 men began their journeys in Europe in hopes of finding treasures, specifically gold.
Christopher Columbus was born in Genoa, Italy in 1451. From a young age, Christopher Columbus enjoyed exploring, which eventually led him to make Portugal his home. Christopher Columbus believed that the East Indies could be reached by sailing west. He asked many kings and queens for financial funding for his journey west. In the end, Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand of Spain agreed to fund Christopher's journey west.
In 1492, Christopher Columbus set sail with 3 ships in hopes of discovering the East Indies and newfound treasures for the country of Spain. The 3 ships sailed were the Nina, the Pinto, and Santa Maria.
He would sail west, eventually landing in the Bahama Islands. He first encountered the native people and would name them the Indians because he thought that he landed in the Indies.
Although Christopher Columbus found new land, the resources were scarce. Even though he returned to Spain with little resources, the people of Spain praised him for his bravery and newfound discovery. The king and queen would eventually name him Viceroy of the Indies. It wasn't until later that the people began to question whether or not Christopher Columbus actually made it to the Indies.
The next explorer was Ponce de Leon. Ponce set sail in 1513 in search of the mythical Fountain of Youth.
The Fountain of Youth was rumored to be a magical water source supposedly capable of reversing the aging process and curing sickness.
Sailing west, he landed on what we now know as the state of Florida. Upon arriving, he named the territory La Florida, meaning flower.
During his search, he encountered many local natives that did not like the fact that Ponce was roaming their territory and disturbing the peace of their people.
After many battles with local natives and no luck finding the Fountain of Youth, Ponce traveled to Cuba, where he would live out the rest of his years.
The last explorer was Francisco Vázquez de Coronado. He set sail west in hopes of finding the 7 cities called Cibola. The 7 cities were rumored to hold an abundant amount of gold.
Francisco scoured the lands of Mexico and Southern California in search of this sacred city. Once he discovered Cibola, he found that the amount of gold was way less than expected. Although he discovered new lands, the amount of gold was a letdown.